Hey guys, Zach here, Small Town Bourbon. Tonight we're doing the 16th and final round of our first elimination of our 32 bourbons under $65. Transparency, I do know what two bottles these are because I did make the list and there's only two left. So it's not really a double blind, but Jessica did pour them, so I don't know which one is which. And they're both great bottles. I'm just going to try to focus on the juice and pick my favorite one tonight. And then we will find out who the Sweet 16 are. So Jessica poured these, labeled them A and B. I'm going to start over here with B. Oh my gosh, that's a good nose. Sweet, molasses, brown sugar, some baking spice. That is awesome. Let's try it out. That's good. It's really good. Not quite as sweet as I was expecting from the nose. A little nutty on the front. That you do get some of that sweetness. It's just not real strong. And then some good spice in the back. Hangs around for a long time. Seems like a good proof. It's really good. Let's see what A has. The nose on this one isn't jumping out at me as much. I get some floral in there. I do get like some cinnamon. A little bit of vanilla. Let's try it out. Mm, this one seems a lot sweeter. Getting a little bit of a nut on this too. It is a lot sweeter on the palate. I'd say like a syrupy sweetness on the front. Kind of like maple syrup. It seems lower proof. It definitely doesn't stick around as long as B did. You don't get that like spice or that oak in the back. A really great sip though. A little bit of an easier sip, I would say, than B. Really nice. I'm gonna try B one more time. Oh man, that nose. Mm. It's gonna have to be B tonight. Coming back to B, it was my first sip of the night, so it may have drank a little harder, but coming back to it, I can get some of that sweetness you got from the nose up front, but then it changes into that spice in the back. Much more complex sip to me. And like I mentioned before, it sticks with you a lot longer. So tonight I'm going to go with B. Let's find out who they are. That is who I thought they were. So A, our loser, is a great bottle. I do enjoy it, and it is allocated in my area. Henry McKenna, 10-year, single barrel, very good. I usually get like some fruit notes. I didn't get that tonight or today. Really good bottle, $60 for a 10-year-old single barrel, bottled in bond. I mean, I don't think $60 is a bad price at all, and that's probably why it's allocated. I picked this one up in Georgia, actually, because I haven't been able to find it here in Alabama. But it got beat by a really great bottle. Wild Turkey Rare Breed, 116.8 proof. It comes in right around the same price, but it is pretty shelf available here in Alabama, and it is just such a great bottle. If y'all watch bourbon videos online, I'm sure you've heard other people say it, but it is just a really, really solid bourbon. And I'm glad it's moving on to the Sweet 16. So now I'm going to set these to the side. Ooh, I want to forget who they were. I'm going to see. So I'm going to read off to y'all who are interested, who all made it through to the Sweet 16. And then I'm going to do my first round. Jessica already poured me the first round of it. This is a pretty solid list, guys. So we got Rare Breed. Moving on. We've got Blanton's, Wild Turkey 101, Weller Special Reserve, Knob Creek 9, Evan Williams Bottled in Bond, Early Times Bottled in Bond, Old Forester 1897 Bottled in Bond, Old Forester 1870, Ben Holiday, Redwood Empire Pipe Dream, Cut Above, Cooper's Craft, Baker 7, Clyde Mays 6-year, and Woodford Reserve. I mean, if that is not a solid list of bourbon, I don't know what is. I'm excited about this because there's just not a bad one on here. It's going to be so much fun. Let me set that to the side and move these over. All right, guys. 32 bourbons under $65. This is the first round of the Sweet 16, the second round of elimination. My beautiful wife, Jessica, poured these for me. She labeled them A and B. I'm going to start over here with A. Good nose. I'm getting a little bit of fruit on it. Kind of like a grape candy, like a candy grape, like not like that actual grape, but like candy, a grape flavored candy. And then a little bit of spice in there with it. Let's try it out. Mm. That's a great sip. A little bit of sweetness up front, some vanilla. I get a good like oak note in there. Not really like a dark charred note, but kind of a lighter oak note. And then some baking spice in the back. It's a really solid sip. Let's see what B has. Golly. This Sweet 16 is going to be tough. This one smells a little darker to me, a little like molasses. Golly, it smells good. Let's try it out. A little sweeter up front. It did disappear a little quicker than I wanted it to. Let me give it one more shot. Okay. It's hanging around for a little while. Yeah, get like a brown sugary sweetness up front. I get some oak in there, a little bit of spice, hangs around for a while. Not bad. No, man, it's really good. This one's going to be a little tougher. Let me go back to A. We'll get a sip of water and try them both again. I want to give them a fair shot. All right, tonight I'm going to go with A. These are both really good, and it was pretty close. I would be happy drinking any of these any night, either one of these. A seems a little more complex to me. It offered a few more flavors in there, it seemed like, than B did. I felt like B left me a little quicker. It kind of dropped off on the back. Seemed like it had good flavor up front, some sweetness, but then it kind of dropped off. So tonight I'm going to go with A. Let's find out who they are. I'm a little nervous because I really liked all 16 of these. Well, okay. I'm okay with this one. So heading out tonight, the loser B is going to be, well, here he is. Cooper's Craft 100. It is a good bottle. The flavors I was getting tonight were just a little lighter than A, but the price, I don't even think this was $30. I want to say it was like $28 for 100 proof good bourbon coming out of Brown-Forman. I don't think you can beat it. It's a solid bottle, solid bottle. But you can beat it because it got beat tonight. The winner tonight, A, is a really great bottle that I'm going to have to get another one of soon. Ben Holiday, 6-year bottled in bond, Missouri bourbon. This thing is really good, guys. If y'all hadn't got it, I had to go to Georgia to find this one. I've not seen it in Alabama. I don't even think it's allocated in Alabama. I think we just hadn't got it here. But it is really good, and I get some really good flavors off of it. I enjoy drinking it a lot. And it's moving on. Moving on to the third round. All right, guys. That's all I've got for you tonight. Small Town Bourbon. See you next time.